Well, professional anglers throughout the state came to Little Falls to trade fishing stories with the public and raise money for the Minnesota Fishing Museum. Cameron Kramer has more in this week's Northwoods Adventure.
The parking lot at the Little Falls Ballroom was full, but the only thing dancing was live bait at the 4th annual Fishing with the Pros fundraiser that supported the Minnesota Fishing Museum.
It's our way of kind of kicking off the new fishing season for the next year. Our fishermen are mixing and mingling with our guests, giving them tips, answering questions, and I'm sure there's a few fish stories being told here as well.
Fishing pros met with average Joes to swap stories in the ballroom. There was a silent auction as well, featuring everything from fine china to fishing gear and pictures. It was evident how big a part fishing played in Minnesotan culture.
My dad was a road construction worker, so he didn't work in the wintertime when I grew up, so he took me ice fishing all the time, so obviously it worked. You know, he turned me into an ice angler.
It's one of those activities that's so family-oriented. You can be young or old, you can be rich or poor, you can be able-bodied or disabled, you can have a boat, you can fish from a dock, you can fish from a shore. It's one of those universal things that happens here in Minnesota.
The event itself was a chance for the pros to interact with the public and even sign a few autographs for young fans. But for the professionals, the event was a great opportunity to raise money for a permanent reminder of fishing's past, present, and future.
When you can bring people together and talk about fishing and look back at our history and look forward, it's an event that you just have to be part of.
You come here and you get to visit with the people, and it's a good cause, preserving the history of the sport.
The fundraiser concluded with a dinner that featured, of course, wood-smoked fish. And after a long winter, all the pros could dream about was getting back on the lake.
I went down to the lake the other day and there was nobody out ice fishing. Said, okay, that's done now. But then I seen people on the ice today again. Now I'm mad I didn't go get the rods again.
I can't tell you how excited I am. I mean, it hit 64 today in the cities, and I'm just going, melt ice, melt. I need a crappie dinner, so I'm excited about it.
And hopefully the pros passed on a few tips for other anglers to use this summer. For this week's Northwoods Adventure, Cameron Kramer, Lakeland News.
Minnesota Fishing Museum is located at 304 West Broadway Street in Little Falls. If you haven't been there, I want to check it out.